Hello, I'm Kathy DeForest, founder and executive director of Vision Quilt, and I had the honor of working with a dynamic group of students and teachers in Oakland, California. And I'm going to share my screen and tell you about their program. So our project was around addressing gun violence, creating visionaries, storytellers, and community activists. One of their students had been killed, and the 7th and 8th grade math and humanities teachers decided to create a 3-month expeditionary curriculum, and Vision Quilt was invited to be part of it. Thanks to our grant from the John Legend Foundation and the National Writing Project, we were able to expand the program, create a teen council, expand the arts program, and also develop a digital toolkit. The students begin by studying the Second Amendment through this Socratic method, both for and against. They also study the Black Panther movement in Oakland and how it related to the Second Amendment. They study local and national statistics and even go out into the community to do polling. There are a lot of interactive processes that they use, and one of them is to study toxic masculinity. They also have speakers come in, including young men who have been shot, who are now in wheelchairs, and they talk with the students. A lot of the experiences are, firsthand to some of the students, and we know that we need to give them support as they study the roots of gun violence, bullying, racism, police brutality, and we do that. They have advisory groups that we do this process through, as well as their classes, and the Vision Quilt volunteers are trained in trauma-informed practices. The Vision Quilt arts curriculum invites students to create 18 by 24-inch panels to share their vision on how to prevent gun violence, and also whatever their personal call to action is. Some people in Oregon, where I live, made handmade journals for all 70 students so they could process their thoughts, their feelings, and also create their sketches. But I want you to hear firsthand from the students because you and the teachers. So here we go.
I think one of the most powerful changes has been their understanding of masculinity. There was a lot of behavioral changes in our boys after they got to really look at what does society expect of men? What does society expect of little kids that are both boys and girls, and how does that affect all of us, and how does that lead to these violent means? When we think about like what kind of people we want to put out into the world and into our community, it isn't enough that they can read and write and do math right, like that they actually feel like they can do something.
Before I would be like, okay, this is not my issue, I don't have to worry about this. But now I see that everyone can like include their ideas, their thoughts, like how to fix this, and like, yeah.
So you can see more of those videos on the Vision Quilt website if you choose to. But at the end of the year, the students visit the Oakland Museum and they learn about putting on an exhibition and how to be docents, and hundreds of people show up to see the exhibition. They write artist statements to go along with their Vision Quilt panels and guide people through the exhibition. They study who's been killed in recent years, and they honor them. And the community is very moved by seeing all of this through the eyes of the students. Many of the students, start out being shy, but as you can see from this photo, they end up rather victorious. So I just want to show you one more clip that talks about that shows you the exhibition firsthand.
These young people have a lot to teach us. We need to support their solutions to end gun violence.
The kids put in so much work, and you know, everyone in our school community puts in so much work. Everyone at Vision Quilt puts in so much work to pull this off. And I think when we actually see the event take place and get to see all of that hard work come to fruition, it's just really powerful. The kids have a voice and they're like at the center stage. And I just really appreciated having the partnership to make that happen.
Together, with our partners, we create solutions to transform communities and save lives.
I saw now, instead of me seeing a kid doing art, I saw visionaries. I saw students who took a quilt piano and they made it their own so that they could do something decent and good for the world. Can't buy that.
What we can imagine, we can create.
And that's our motto: what we can imagine, we can create. So after it's all over, Vision Quilt takes these panels and displays them in libraries and community centers. We can also give them back to the school, but this exhibition was up for a month in Oakland City Hall. And then one of our students got to be part of a youth-led town hall, and over 4,000 people saw that youth town hall. And one of the things she said is, a person of color, education is not normalized, but violence is. This program helped me realize this can and should change. So I know as educators together, we can really inspire this next dynamic generation to create a more just society. And I know you're doing that in your classrooms. And I feel like this photo kind of says it all. And we're honored to work with these students. This is a page from our digital toolkit, and I just want you to know that if you have interest in it, you can contact me at visionquilt@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to let you know about how to download it for free. So I just thank you for what you do every day in the classroom, and it's an honor to be part of this project and to talk with you today. So thank you very much.